We're super excited. We're just arriving to pick up the new motorhome. 18 months in the waiting and we're finally here. There she is waiting. So here is the Swift Kon-Tiki 884. The awning. That one's for your toilet. Pull out storage drawer underneath. Twin cameras on the back, bike rack mount and tow bar. Parking sensors. Another pull out drawer on this side. More access into the garage. Water, shower outlet even, gas bottles, electric, and there's also an aerial there for bollards when you need to plug into the aerials. Water and your 12 volt. So let's go inside the new 884. So we've got the brand new cab. Plenty of storage in the door pockets. Cool box or warm box, whichever you've got the heating on. Standard glove box. Remote control for the mirror. this one the blind comes up from the bottom. One of the downsides is you have to actually tuck the mirror out of the way, otherwise the blind catches on it. The seats are lovely and comfy, they're so soft. Vegan leather armrests on both sides. Window blinds on this one, they come up this time and then lock into position. Again, swivelling captain chairs. There is a little step there that keeps catching me out. I've fallen down it a couple of times already. The standard plugs and your little lights. Storage. Nice big sunroof with blind. More storage on that side. Again, and a plug and a light. So moving back. The lights, and they've also got USB in them. Again, plenty of storage. Soft close. Can't get to this one because of the table. Blind, your fly screen and your normal blind. You've got your travel seats underneath, your bench seats. Extension to the kitchen. So your table moves around, utilising that handle there. You can't do it one-handed, but it moves and it obviously folds out to be a bigger table. Again, more cupboards. I love that soft close. Swift command in your Aldi. TV mounts up here. I'm not entirely sure what size TV is going on there yet because it's going to stick out, might cause an issue. All your plugs, USB sockets, aerial sockets. There's your light switches. Handy little storage in there. As usual, the bin on the door with an umbrella storage and blinds. A bit more storage under there. And we move back to the kitchen. That's your switch for the table. And you've got your plug and light switches down that side. Splashback. Again, you've got the double blinds in the kitchen. Cupboard with your plate rack and a shelf. I've seen a lot of these without shelves, so that's handy. Above the microwave, another cupboard. Microwave. Moving down, you've got your Thetford grill and oven. Got one hot plate, 3 gas burners. Sorry if it's a bit noisy, I've got the aircon on above me. Nice big drawer under there. Pull out racking. Probably would have preferred shelves in that one, but hey ho. Your drainer. plenty more storage. To this side. Now when we originally looked at the Kon-Tiki, bearing in mind we bought this in October 21, that was a coat cupboard, and again I would have preferred that, the cupboard with a hanging rail and some shelves. That would have been much better, but unfortunately they've changed it, so massive cupboard up there. That's where you turn your aerial on and off, so I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to reach that. I think I'll be investing in a step, a fancy two-way fridge and freezer. And again underneath, nice big drawer. As a step up into the bathroom, we've opted for the aircon unit above the kitchen, which is why it's a little bit noisy because I've got it running. So into the bathroom. I don't know why they've put the toilet on 2 steps. It's going to be interesting. Plenty of storage. Your light switches are tucked around there. Bizarre place. But again, you're not short on storage. We've got some doors you can move across. You say if you've got 4 in, they're clipped in on the other side. Pull that one too. Unhook that, and then you can open your shower door in your 2 hands there. Or push. A lovely small roof light and a hanging rail. A small storage area with a light. Decent sized shower area. Only 1 plug hole though. I thought they would have put 2 in. And you just pull that 2, and then when you're travelling, just put the pin back in. You need 2 hands to do that. There's a fan at the top. So moving back into the bedroom. Steps up to your bed. Under these steps, it's more storage. You've got drawers on both sides. 2 drawers. Wardrobe under there with a hanging rail. Wardrobe that side, no hanging rail. And your boiler's underneath. Wardrobe on this side with your Aldi in, again no hanging rail. But you have got shelves. On the other side, another wardrobe in case you're a bit short. This one has got a hanging rail. And then a shelf at the bottom. Bed area. Massive area. Windows on both sides. Again, with the double blinds. Mirror at the bottom. Doubles into a cupboard. Plugs on that side. Your 12 volt USB connections, your light switch and your plug. That pops down for more storage. TV point over this side. Again, it's going to take some thinking about what size TV you want in there. It's not a very big gap. And the light switch. So there we go. That is the Kon-Tiki 884. So we've purchased some dry robe seat covers, so I'm going to have a go at putting them on. I'm told that they will go on these seats with a double armrest absolutely fine. They've got elastic on the back, so let's give it a go and see how far we get. So you undo this velcro and then slide it over the armrest just like that. Do the one on the other side. Well, it's not the easiest of things to fit. The base of the armrests are really wide, and the velcro split doesn't go down far enough, so I've managed to get that side on, but I haven't got any more leeway to be able to pull it up and over to get the other side in. I don't know whether you can see, but that won't open up anymore and I need to get it across there. So with a bit of brute force, I think we might have done it. It's just a case of pulling this bit down. I'm afraid I'm having to do this on my phone, so that's why we keep stopping and starting. The GoPro's charging, so you're only getting bits and bats, and I'm glad I'm not filming it all, to be fair, because it's been a bit of a nuisance. I don't need you laughing at me, because you would be. One down, one to go. Typically the second one went a lot easier than the first one. Don't get me wrong, we absolutely love those seats and the leather, and it does seem a shame to cover them up, but leather in the hot weather going to Spain is just not going to be ideal, is it? So there we go, 2 dry robe front seat covers. So we're packed and ready to head off to Spain. We're stopping in Stratford-upon-Avon on the way down because we need to go to Bristol to L&B to get some levelers fitted. So we're going to have a night in Stratford in the leisure centre. We've done it before. Stratford is a beautiful place. If you haven't been, you need to go and get parked in the leisure centre. And then we'll have a day in Stratford and then head across and finally get to the tunnel for Friday. So we've arrived at Stratford-upon-Avon Leisure Centre. There's 9 bays for motorhomes, all mapped out. You're not allowed to park anywhere else in here, but it is a massive car park. Plenty of room for turning round. You're in the coach bay. It's £10 overnight. There we go, first night in it and while camping. See how we go. Let's go for a walk into Stratford. So unfortunately, the plans have had to change. We've come across a couple of issues with the motorhome, which has meant we can't well camp tonight. We need to go to a site. So we're staying on Cirencester club site. We'll head off to Bristol in the morning as planned, get the levelers fitted. Then I'm afraid we need to head back home and take the motorhome back. And then we'll decide what we're doing. But hopefully we'll still be heading to Spain. We'll take you with you. It's you with us even. It would just be a question of which vehicle we're going in, I think. This is the first time we've been to Cirencester club site. As you'll see, the entrance is quite tight. It's a single track road in with passing places, but there's bollards all the way down on either side of the grass. So you just have to take it a little bit steady, especially with the bigger vehicles. We've managed it, we're towing a car. It just wasn't ideal. you can see, we've had a good drive around the site. We're trying to find a pitch that we can get onto. Obviously we needed the white pegs. There was only a couple of pitches left with white pegs, and there was a couple we couldn't get on, so the wardens allocated this one, which was perfect, so hence the very long drive around the site. So as planned, we're heading to LMB in Bristol. They're going to put levelers on the motorhome for us. They've done levelers on our previous motorhome, and the Towmaster 2 kit fit into 2 vehicles. Highly, highly recommended by us. We've never had a problem with the stuff. The people are fantastic. Certainly worth looking at if you're at the show or you see them anywhere else. So we'll get the levelers fitted, and then we're going to have a day out whilst they do that. It's going to take about a day and a half. So unfortunately we're going to head back and pick the motorhome up now from the levelers fitting. Then we're heading back home, dropping the motorhome off back at the dealers, picking up the car and coming back down south and heading across to Spain. It's not the road trip we planned, unfortunately, but there's nothing we can do about it. It'll get sorted out, it's just not before we go. We'll still take you with us. We're going to a campsite, so we'll do it as if we were in the motorhome. But yeah, we'll see you in the next video.